It was just normal for everyone to be out there talking, eating, having fun, being at church outside before the service. When these two guys came to us and approached us, we didn't think anything of it. After a couple of minutes, I remember just hearing gunshots. And I looked to my left and I saw this guy pointing his gun at me. Everything happened so fast that I remember standing up and trying to shield my brother from the shooter. By that time, I hadn't realized that I had been shot. And so when I looked down at my blue jeans, it was like a really dark, reddish, dark color. And that's when I noticed I had been shot. So I remember trying to stop the bleeding, but I didn't know that I had 4 wounds on my leg. Trying to stop the bleeding was useless. And so I ran, even though I was shot, I ran with my younger brother. We got on top of the truck, on the bed of the truck, and we went to the hospital. And so we got to the hospital. By that time, I wasn't able to walk anymore. The pain was just really bad. After thinking for a couple of weeks, my mom was like, okay, I guess that we cannot provide you with safety. A month later, I just remember buying a pair of shoes, a couple of clothes, so that I would be able to have that on my way to the United States. And a month later, I was traveling. There are many people, many kids trying to come to the US right now. And I know that many of them have a similar story like me. And many of them just don't have an option anymore. They want to escape the dangers that they are facing right now.
We want to be the sort of people who live out our faith in everything that we do. We wanted to live our day-to-day life in a way that has sacrifices and offers welcome and is always inviting people in. So for us, our faith is what motivates a lot of our compassion. I often think about those family members, right, who are worried about this child and they're hoping that they're in a good home. And, what would I want my kids to experience if they had to be in a similar situation, right? So it's a short gap, but it's a gap that has a really huge opportunity to make a difference in a kid's life, right? Because you're getting them in a very vulnerable, very difficult time in their life, right? So there's even a few weeks can make a huge difference in how that child transitions to whatever is facing them going forward. So we say goodbye, and we usually know they're going to a great home. They're going back to their family. They want to be with their family, right? But, one of my little ones at the airport, I'm waving goodbye, and he just looked over his shoulder at me and just gave me one last wave. And there are almost always some tears when we say goodbye. No matter how long they were with us, there's some tears. But we also know it's good. It's good for them to be reunited. We've done something right? If we care when they leave, that means we've loved them well.